All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's weekly Everyman Crosswords set by Everyman. Alan, I think is his name. Let's see what Everyman has for us. Serving of risottos for German lad. All right, I think he's starting us off with a nice, easy hidden clue. Actually, very obvious one. Within risotto, we have Otto. My name is Otto and I am Blotto. Combatants of Chester Mustard. I've been to Chester many years ago, lovely little town. I think it's going to be an anagram. Yeah, of Chester is 9 letters. Oh, I think it's going to be the. And then what letters do we have left over? I think the forces. I suppose so, the armed forces. Vera Lynn, the forces' sweetheart, wasn't she? All right, love prince. He will get love interest, afflicted, principally her. Ooh. Yeah, so I think this is a charade, but it has a little bit of Everyman's trademark, principally clue type where you take the first letters. But I think we start off with O is love from tennis. Love is 0. Prince can be P. I think he is literally he. And then we get the first letters of love interest, afflicted, to get Ophelia. And all the other words describe her being Ophelia. All right, nitwit in protective cover, taken aback. Ooh. I'm thinking this might be a hidden clue with the extra twist that we have to read backwards. So it should be somewhere between protective and cover for a nitwit. No, I'm not reading backwards. I'm not seeing that. No. Nitwit could be a twit. Dope. No. Try the downs. Elite soldier having hissy fit in defensive structure. I think it might be an elite soldier. A hissy fit in English slang could be a pet. Do we put the word pet inside some kind of, what's a defensive structure? Well, a trench, but a castle, a moat. Trying to get moat to work. And what is an elite soldier? I should be able to get that, but I don't see it. Something unpleasant afoot. No, a treat for Piglet. Well, Piglet is capitalized, so we think of Winnie the Pooh, but I think it might just be a treat for any kind of little pig. Acorn? Oh, I think that is it. Because a corn would be something unpleasant you would have on your foot. All right, rescuers here for nonsensical update. Oh, could it be an anagram of rescuers here for? We get a nonsensical version of that. Rescuers is 8, here for is 7, so I think that's right. And then the definition will be update. Nothing is jumping out at me. No, I was wondering if the second word might be notice, but we don't have an I. it's going to go between the E and the H, an S or C, I suppose. Update. Oh, refreshed. Oh, refresher course. I think that's it. I wouldn't have defined it as an update, but I think it would fit. And I think it's the right letters. We will find out as we go along. All right, let's go back to the downs. We have some nice crossers. Decide against, show of emotion, that's rotten. The first part sounds like the wordplay, a word for decide that goes against or beside a show of emotion. That's rotten. Yeah, I don't know what the decide word would be. Opt. No, how about give another grade to statement? Oh, I'm thinking it's going to be a re-word, to remark. Yeah, if you grade a test paper again, you give it a new mark, and a statement can be a remark. Okay, not quite. Demon gin drunk in children's film. Is it going to be a children's film? 7-4, beginning with F. Ooh. Okay, might be fair. Fair something. Demon gin drunk, I think, must be an anagram of demon gin, which would give us a nice ing, perhaps. Ing, and then I think the other letters, 5 letters, demon, would probably include the second word, node, mode. Maybe it's not the title of a children's film so much as the rating, general viewing or family friendly. No, I don't see it. Wealthy businessman to surprise finally Claude and Hewer. Yeah, I'm thinking Claude and Hewer is just to get the final letters ED. Oh, but that would be EDR. Oh, maybe E and D. Maybe the definition is a hewer, somebody who hews like a lumberjack or... No, we'll do one more just because I see Liz refurbished helmet endlessly in ancient town. Is it going to be an ancient town? No, I don't see it. All right, where did I leave off? In which defense, alas, is best form of attack? What's that alas doing there? Is it going to be a form of attack? No. Loudly criticize a prophet's cure-all. So loudly made me think it was going to be a homophone. To criticize would be to pan, and a prophet might be a seer, S-E-E-R, but in the English pronunciation, that might be panacea for a cure-all. Ooh, is it going to be a wealthy businessman? Oh, Rockefeller. Oh, yeah, I think it is Rockefeller. Rock. Ooh, I think it's E. I think we will find out. To surprise, yeah, is to rock. The final letter of Claude is that E. And a hewer is indeed somebody who chops down trees, a feller. All right. Facetious chat, overcoming resistance. It helps the presentation. I think that's the definition at the end. Something that helps the presentation. Resistance in electrics, I think is represented by the letter I, or am I mixing that up with current? Maybe it's just simply R for, yeah, I think it's R for resistance. I'm wondering if the R goes there. Now, facetious chat, I think that's going to go around the R. Easy chair. No. You can hear part of car stop working. Well, I think a part of the car might be the brake, B-R-A-K-E, which sounds like to break, to take a break from working. Oh, now Liz begins with B. Oh, just because of the letters in helmet, if that's refurbished, excuse me, or anagrammed, I'm wondering about Bethlehem. Ah, yeah, Liz, Elizabeth could be Beth. Or no, I think it can be Bet. Bethlehem, because yeah, we need that H. No. Well, now I'm confused. Ah, helmet. Yeah, we do need that H. Oh, it's helmet endlessly without the T. So there we go. So it is Beth. I was trying to think of the character. Was it from Coronation Street who was a Bet? But normally it would be Beth. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at disdainful sun humming. Just because sun is so often abbreviated to S, I think that would go at the beginning of the word and then a word for humming. Now, humming along can mean running, working. And so I think it's going to be a word for disdainful, not sneery or scornful. Sardonic, no. All right. Oh, epic tales, whichever way you look at it. Okay, we have a homophone here. Sagas. Time invested in joke by paper. That affects current events. Well, current events, I think, might be a pun to do with electricity again. I think we're going to put T for time inside a word for joke and then beside a paper. Now, paper can be the Financial Times, FT. There's the Independence version I, but I don't think it's going to be that. Oh, it could be the Times itself. Something that affects current events. Let me pause and ponder that. No, nothing is jumping out at me. How about some chic élan demonstrated in northern location? All right, another pretty obvious hidden clue. Some of the following words spell out Iceland. Christmas list, piece of cake. Well, Christmas can be Yule. A list might be a log, and a Yule log is a type of cake. Pursues lost cause, seeks money at proverbial glue factory. Oh, yes, so proverbially old horses or dead horses, I suppose, are sent off to the glue factory. But I think pursues, I think it's backs a dead horse. Is that right? Is that the phrase? To pursue a lost cause? I think I would have said backs the wrong horse instead of a dead horse. Oh no, flogs a dead horse. That's it. Ah, yeah. Flogging a dead horse. And seeks money. Yeah, I think the whole thing at the end is a cryptic way of saying you're selling a dead horse. Well, maybe you're looking for money at the glue factory. All right, begrudge, diplomat wanting nothing. I think we need a 5-letter word for diplomat that has an O in it, and then take away the O for nothing, and we're left with begrudge. Don't see it. Woman starts to drowse alongside everyman. Well, the starting letters of drowse alongside are DA, and then everyman is referring to himself as me. All right, justice, terribly delayed, energy dropping, without enthusiasm. I'm thinking we might have an anagram of delayed without one of the E's because it says energy dropping. That's 6 letters. Ah, yeah, and justice can be abbreviated to J. That goes at the start. And without enthusiasm might be if you are jaded. I don't think I've ever said the word jadedly before. Sort of an awkward word. All right, our time invested in something that affects current events. Job. No, let's try told any cobblers in realm of children's tales. Cobblers can mean rubbish, so I think it's telling us in a very oblique way to anagram told any, and that might give us Toyland, which is the realm of the Noddy stories. Currents as in air currents, I think must be the jet stream. So the T goes inside of jest, and paper is just plain paper that you might buy in a ream. 10 a.m. rising, embracing German, that's attractive. Well, looking at the letters we have, I can think of something that attracts other things. Literally, would be a magnet. We have the word 10, and then we have AM, and all of that is rising or reversed, and it embraces G for German. Here's the primarily clue I was expecting. Arouse, radiant, smouldering, only naughtily. Well, that would be arson, taking the first letters of those words. Oh, of course, the diplomat is an envoy, and without the O, it is envy. Very clever. So now disdainful son. Oh, I think disdainful must be sniffy. I've definitely heard that word. And I think long ago I did hear niffy, meaning somebody who smells a lot, they pong. And humming can be slang for somebody who has bad BO, for example. All right, so the children's film, of course, must be Finding Nemo. I did enjoy that one. Never saw the sequel, but how do we get? Yeah, so it is the okay is fine, but not quite tells us we drop the E, and then the rest of the word is an anagram of demon djinn. What's this? Tinfoil would fit. In which defense, alas, is best form of attack? No, I'm looking to see is it a martial art of some kind? No, don't get it. That was our. It helps the presentation. Ooh, a flip chart, I think. Yeah, so facetious might be flip, and chat is literally chat. And that overcomes R for resistance and a flip chart. Yes, I've definitely used flip charts in my time. I much prefer a screen that things are projected on from your computer. Much nicer. All right, decide against show of emotion. Oh, I'm thinking rotten might be off. Something has gone off. Oh, I think if you decide against something, you cry off, and the show of emotion is cry. There we go. Oh, yeah, so I think this must be an own goal. I don't fully understand it. In which defense? Oh, I suppose the defense for its own shame or regret is the best form of the other team's attack by scoring an own goal. I think that's how that works. All right, here's our. Oh, no, I misread it. It is a defensive structure. The elite soldier is a para. That's a paratrooper, right? And then a pet. At least I got that part right. Oh, a nitwit must be a prat. Yeah, the protective cover is a tarp, which is reversed. All right, well, we don't have the check all button for the everyman. We won't know until next week if I made any mistakes. I do see a J there. Do we have a pangram? We have V and W. Oh, I don't remember having a Q or a Z. So I don't think so, and I don't think we have a theme, but if you spot one, please let me know in the comments. All right, well, thanks as always for watching, and have a great day.